take Dhammapada. This is Dhammapada 251, Pancha Upasaka Vattu. So this goes like this. Natti raga samo aggi, natti dosa samo gaho, natti moha samam jalam, natti tanha samanadi. So the meaning of this verse is there is no passion like a fire, and there is no grip like a anger, ill will, and there is no net like ignorance, and there is no river like a craving. Natti raga samo aggi. Natti raga samo aggi means aggi means fire. Raga samo means passion. So that's the meaning. And the grip. Gaho means grip. The holding and the grip like a anger or ill will. And there is no net like ignorance. Jalam. In Marathi, it's called Jala. In Hindi also, it's called Jala. Jalam. Jala and Jalam nearly same. And craving, tanha, natti tanha samanati. So this is the meaning. So this is the story about 5 disciples. Five lay disciples. And this verse Lord recite with the reference to this 5 lay disciples. On one occasion, when these 5 disciples were present while the Lord Buddha giving the Dhamma talk to Jetwana monastery. So while giving Dhamma talk, this 5 lay disciple doing different things. So this 5 disciple means not only 4 disciple attending, not attending the Dhamma talk, not focus, but one he was focus. So one of them while Dhamma talk going, he sleep while sitting, asleep. He falling down asleep. He's sleeping while Dhamma talk is going. And the second was pick up the stick and drawing the lines on the ground with the stick and the finger also. And third is sitting near to the tree, small tree, and he trying to shake the tree. And fourth was looking up to the sky. And the fifth one was respectfully and attentively listening to the Buddha. You know that every time Venerable Ananda was there. So Venerable Ananda was near to the Buddha fanning him and saw different behavior of these 5 lay disciples and said to the Buddha that Venerable Sir, while you were expounding the Dhamma, giving the Dhamma, so your Dhamma is like a drop of rain from falling the sky. Like a like a rain is dropping, coming down, it's very heavy like that. So like the Dhamma was there. But but then Therananda said that only one of only out of these five, those five, only one is where listening attentively. Only one out of those five were listening properly. Then Venerable Ananda described the different behavior of these four to the Buddha and asked why they were behaving thus. Then Lord Buddha said that then Lord Buddha explained to Thera Ananda. Lord Buddha say, Ananda, these people could not get rid of their old habits. In their past existence, in past birth, many, the first one was a snake. The first one who falling asleep while sitting was a snake. Many life. So everyone knows that what the snake do when the weather is warm or like that. If he eats something, he fall asleep, mostly sleep. So that's why his old inclination is there. The past life inclination is there. That's why this man goes to sleep while listening to the Dhamma. And the Lord Buddha said, the one who drawing the line and the scratching the earth with his hand was an earthworm. He was an earthworm. So he always goes to the earth, scratching and scratching like that because of his old inclination, old habits. Then the one who was shaking the tree was a monkey because monkey have the habit to shake the branch and trees. Then and another one who was gazing up to the sky. Okay, the fourth one gazing to the sky. He was an astronomer, the person who future teller like that. He was an astronomer, not not as I think astronomer, not astronomer. I think the scientist, the person who knows the science of sky. I think like that. Not astrologer, astronomer. Yes. And the last one who was attentively to listening to Dhamma, he was a scholar, learned scholar, like the three Vedas, like that something. That time three Vedas was there. So Lord Buddha say that Ananda, you must remember that one must be attentive to be able to understand the Dhamma, and that there are many people who cannot follow what was being said. So Lord Buddha preached Dhamma to then Lord Buddha take these verses. Lord Buddha say that these verses then Natti raga samuakki, natti dosa samugaho, natti moha samam jalam, natti tanha, natti tanna sama nadi. Lord Buddha describe about this that Ananda, passion, and raga, ill will, dosa, ignorance are three things that prevent the people taking in Dhamma. Yes, thus, these defilements are the worldly dhammas. This worldly dhamma prevent the path. This worldly dhamma prevent the path into action. So Lord will say that the world may burn up when seven sun rises in the sky, but that happens very rarely. But passion burns always and without any break. Lord Buddha describe ahead that Nati Raga Samo Agi, the anger, the ill will. This fire is a very, this is the biggest fire. There is no fire like this. The Even the Lord Buddha compared this fire with the seven sun. Lord Buddha described that four sun will come, but seven sun is rarely never. But the fire like that one is not compared to the fire like the passion, ill will. So we can understand that the raga, raga, raga is the raga means the gluing nature of the mind, the sticking nature of the mind. But the raga means the ill will, sorry, a passion, not ill will, a passion, passion. We use the passion in good manner sometimes, but passion is not the wholesome mental quality. It's a very, very unwholesome mental quality. So it's always keep us in the samsara. It not let us go from this samsara. It means this passion, this raga is like a gluing nature. It's stuck. It's helped our mind to stuck with the defilements. Is like the glue makes some things to stick each other. So this passion keep our mind stick to the defilements. It's own the defilement, but its nature of the passion is sticking us, means keep us stick to the defilement. This is the raga, but it's like a fire. So then Lord Buddha explained more about uh, no grip like a ill will. Ill will is the sick nature. We can see that by ourselves. We don't have to We don't have to go to the text or we don't have to go to the even Dhammapada. We can see by ourselves that ill will nature, the anger, the hatred, these are the very unhealthy mental characteristics. It always affect our body and mind also. Whenever we practicing ill will, anger, whenever we practicing ill will and anger, we always destroying our good health because it's sickness. It's not good. The person who always get angry and always feel ill will towards other person, that's a big sickness. Even you can see the word itself, ill will. Your will is ill. That's the sickness. Okay. So that's the grip. Our mind is grip. Whenever we hold something, you can check that. Whenever you want to hold something, you have the the intention inside. If the intention is a bad, the holding is very powerful. If the greed is there, we hold that. If hatred is there, we hold something to beat someone. If delusion is there, we hold something, but we don't know why we holding that. One time, Ajancha say that that monk is going with him that, but uh, on the road there is a wooden log, a tree is fallen. So Ajancha told them that pick up the tree. Then when the monk pick up the tree, hold the tree, then Ajancha say that, is it heavy? So they say yes. And Ajancha said, then throw it away. When they throw, Ajancha ask again, now is it heavy? So they say no. That that means when you hold anything, that only time it is heavy. In the mind also, whenever we holding something, that time it is heavy. So it's like that. The grip we holding with the greed, hatred, and delusion. That time every sankhara is heavy. Our every mental condition is heavy. That's why the grip is very strong. Okay, the grip of hatred, the ill will, the anger, and all these things comes out from the hatred. So this thing is very strong. Then there's a no net like the ignorance. Ignorance is the main. It means not knowing the Four Noble Truth. It's called ignorance. Ignorance is like the father of all defilements. I don't know about the mother, but it's the father of all defilements. It's like a king of all defilements. Yeah, we can say like that. It's a king of all defilements. Ignorance. So only wisdom can remove the shadow of ignorance because we are unable to know where the net of ignorance is covered by our mind. Means the net of ignorance always covered our mind. Yeah, sometimes we think that I know many things, but the moment we say I know, it is the ignorance. If I think that I know all the Dhamma, that is the ignorance, that is the sacrality. When I am saying I don't know anything, that is the ignorance also, that is with the delusion. So this is like the jala, jalam. Jalam means it's a net. Whenever, wherever, where we are going, mind always have the ignorance. the net, we can see the fish cannot escape from the net. So this mind is like fish, is not able to escape from the net of samsara. The net of samsara is created by this ignorance. And the Lord Buddha say that Natti Tanna Samanari. This is the biggest one. Okay. There is a no river like a craving. We can see that the many rivers always full or sometime no water in the river. But the river of Tanha, the river of craving always full. No, no emptiness in the river of Tanha. It's always full. So it's connected with the craving. Craving means wanting something out of greed. We have something, but we want something. We want. We have, but we want more. When the mind is not satisfied, not contented, that time craving arise, tanna arise, Krishna arise. These are three part of tanna, kama tanna, bhava tanna, vibhava tanna. Kama tanna is come with the five senses. We are not, whenever we are not contented and satisfied with the things which comes from the five senses, that time tanna activated. We want many good eyesights. We want to see many beautiful things. Once we see, then again craving arise. Oh, I want to see more. I want to see some object same like that. The smell, whenever we sniffle the, whenever we smell some good aroma, a good fragrance, that time also craving arise that I want to smell it more again. Like some incense sticks are very good. So once we smell it, once we have the fragrance of that, we always think that, oh, that fragrance, that incense sticks was very good. Why not I buy again? Even though you have a same incense sticks, but it's coming to the finish, yet not finished, but we want more and more. That moment our mind is generating tanna, bhavatanna, generating bhavatanna. So it's like that. So that's why Lord Buddha is always saying, Natti tanna samanadi. Because our wanting, our desire, our requirements, which is not necessary, is always coming out because of the greed. Okay, because of the greed, all these things happen. So like that, Lord Buddha gave a Dhamma talk on this four line. After that, at the end of the discourse, the one who was listening the attentively attained Sotapatti fruition. Means the person who attend Dhamma very attentively is focused what the Buddha saying, what the Buddha teaching. That person, end of the discourse, attain the Sotapatti fruition, Sotapatti phala. So that's the small Dhammapada story, but we can understand that Natti Tanna Samanadi, Natti Raga Samaggi, Natti Dosa Samugaho, Natti Moha Samujana. Means Tanna, Moha, Dosa, and Raga. We have to know this defilement within ourselves. We need to learn how it works. We need to check how it works with us, how this defilement playing our life and taking our time. Okay, I not describe more. That's the end of Dhammapada today. So if you not understand, you can ask more.